Most men suffer, and I say this, and it's crazy, but it's true. We suffer from lack of vagina. Okay, real rap. This is some real shit. I know it might sound like some bullshit, but it's real. A lot of men have bought into the idea that if she gives me her body, she's giving me everything else. Nah, player. Women have learned how to block out the emotions of sex, much like we have, right? Not all of them, but a lot of them have. They've learned how, okay, I can give you my body and my heart belonged to Joe Blow on the corner. Like you
That's
can just have me. You can have me for the moment, but I'm empty because here's why I'm empty. I was giving Joe Blow on the corner the same affection I'm giving you right now, and he didn't give a fuck. Right. So I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna value it. You're gonna think it's something, but it's not. And if you're hollow just like I am, you're gonna be reciprocating the same thing. Yeah, you know, I was giving Patrice the dick the other day because I thought that's what she needed to make her act right. But what she really needed was for me to listen to her. What she really needed was for me to give her a hug and tell her she's cute today. She's beautiful. What she really needed was for me to be close to her. You know, what she really needed was that kind of affection. Because sometimes we fuck up and we think that sexually that's the affectionate part. When the affectionate part isn't even the sex. The sex is just the repercussions of the affection that you've already created, the bond you created with that person. So that's why for the ladies, it's the build up. It's the picking her up. It's the way you smell. It's the way you dress. It's how you speak to her. It's holding the door open. It's taking her here. It's speaking to her a certain way. It's the flowers. It's the teddy bears. It's all these other things. And then finally it gets to the physical portion because all of that, the moment that they're built up for, we as men, we're built for. Remember that little point in the middle we was just talking about?
Yeah.
That's what we built for. Now, when we get a little bit older, we start to appreciate all this shit up here, all this little, you know, flowers and gifts and all that. We like that shit when we get like 30 and shit like that. We in our 20s, that little point in the middle, whatever I got to do to get there, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, okay, cool. But what happens is when we do that, we dilute or we hollow ourselves out because then when we get to the next woman who could be the actual right woman, we've already given this other female all this stuff. Right. And now we've learned to appreciate all this stuff on the outside. But that woman that was appreciated when we weren't, only things that we care about the middle, that little point. That's all we care about. Right. And vice versa. We think all they care about is the trimmings. They don't care about the point. They care about the trimmings. So they become gold diggers. We become freak monsters. And they don't want to fuck with niggas who just want to have sex. And we don't want to fuck women who just need shit to have sex.
Right.
And then the younger generation comes along and they start accepting these things, right, as the way you should be. Girl, trick that nigga out of his money. Nigga, don't pay no bitch nothing. Don't pay her no mind. Just give her some dick and send her home. Well, that's the problem because now what's happened is...
And these women better stop thinking they can trick a man up out his money because you're not tricking.
Not at all. The biggest tricks in the world are husbands, by the way. You pay for houses. You pay for food.
That money because he knew what he was buying, whether it was directly, whether it was indirectly, or whether he was putting it on layaway. When he gave you that money, he knew why he was giving it to him. To you, you're not tricking nobody.
Yeah, he was paying for that. He's paying for that. He paid for them services, baby. You a prostitute now. By the way, a lot of y'all ladies out there who are getting niggas to get you shit and give you stuff for attention or a date or whatever, you a prostitute. They might not tell you. You a prostitute. If you accepting gifts for money, you a prostitute. If you accepting money for sex, prostitute. You a prostitute. The only difference is you ain't got a pimp. And you're not doing anything technically illegal. You are your pimp. You're an independent contractor. And you selling your services. And your services might be a Celine bag. Your services might be a Birkin bag. Your services might be a pair of Gucci slippers. Your services might be a trip to Jamaica. Your services might be a McLaren. It comes in all different shapes and sizes. It might even be a drink at the club. I had somebody tell me one day, yeah, this guy came up and he just paid for all our drinks. I was like, y'all just felt like that was cool. He fucked one of y'all for sure. Without question.
It's a play. Yeah.
He walked up and there was like, What? Oh, all y'all drinking? It's 9 of y'all in here. He hit one of y'all without question. You might not tell me. It might even be you. He hit one of y'all because you was impressed with the gift. The gift is what it took. Oh, he can do that. What else can he do? Oh, for real, you taking drinks? What else will you take? See, like
it's a play, yeah.
And she was like, well, some people just got like that. So, or he just doesn't value you as a person. I personally feel like if I need to come and buy your drinks, don't get it wrong. It's nice to do things for people that you know. If I don't know you, as you and your homegirls, I might send you a drink, right? On some old regular shit. But I'm not going to buy all of y'all drinks. I don't know all of y'all. I'm not taking all of y'all nowhere.
That's because you not trying to run the same play he was trying to run.
Yeah, straight up.
Play.
He
not trying to run that play. You running a different play. He trying to run a play.
Hey,
out of that 9, it's gonna be at least one, but sometimes probably 3 out of that 9 that's gonna look at the fact that he walked over here and bought all 9 of us a drink, and they gonna look at it as a thing. And like you said, he gonna pop something out of that 9.
No, he gonna get something.
Me buying this round of drinks probably gonna cost me the same amount as it would cost me to take one of y'all on a dinner date twice. Same price. So I'm about to just get this out the way. One shot, one kill. Boom.
Next thing you know, your legs behind your head in the back of my car.
Ran the play.
He got it. Well,
I might not run that play, but I know the play. I've seen the play ran. Directly, indirectly.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a play. So, dudes, it's a lot of guys out here that budget for stuff like that.
Which by the way, her excuse was some people have it like that. When I heard that, I paused for like half a second. I said, okay, now what made you believe that?
All right.
Let's unpack that part. What made you believe that he had like that? Just because he went out and bought you bought drinks for you and your friends?
Right.
Is that all it took for you to think that he was successful? I mean, what if that was, he's supposed to pay his child support, or what if he was behind on taxes? What if he took out a loan? Like, you don't know. He went out, he did this for you, and now he got you entrapped. Now, here's the crazy part about said entrapment, baby. Now, if he happens to be an ain't shit nigga and he done already got the draws, you can't unfuck him. You can't take it back once you've done it. That money he just spent on you, he can make back. You can't get back what you giving out.
I told you that was in his budget.
That boy had it. Smart move.
It was budget. He budgeted for that.
He looked around the room and was like, okay, there you go. There it is.
He knew when he left the house that night, if he caught a play like that, he was gonna run it. He knew.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Hey, by the way, this is very true. Look, ladies, y'all know who y'all gonna have sex with. We as men, we know who we gonna target.
Yeah.
I know from the jump. I say this all the time. Look, I know, and I joke. I do joke about this. And I'll be like, hey, Don, where's your friends with the low self-esteem? Where's your friends with the daddy issues? Where are your friends who've been in a toxic relationship, verbally abusive more than physical, because verbal abuse is a completely different animal than physical.
Right. Yeah.
Show me those people. And she'd be like, I don't got friends like that. Good. But if you ever come across one, you want to know why? Because I know what that's like. I've specialized in that kind of person. As a male, we do shit like that. Damn, for real? Oh, look, no offense to my big women, because some of y'all are beautiful. I got a friend who specializes in big women. The boy is a specialist. He knows what to do.
You about to get yourself in trouble.
I'm not going. I'm not. Look, not me.
Lizzo, bro.
Not me. He.
What do you specialize in big women?
I'm telling y'all, ladies. Look, look, and don't cancel me, because what I'm telling y'all is what he does.
You towing the line now. You on the slippery slope.
Right now, I'm telling you what he does. He refuses to date women, right? And he said this himself. I'm not gonna say what his name is. He refuses to date women, right? That he deems to be too small. And he targets or is more attracted to women who are of the large variety. What he says, and this is him, not me, he says he purposefully goes after those women. Not that he's attracted to those kind of women or anything, but he targets them.
Why so though?
I didn't even go too deep into it because there's things that we can't say on this show that we can technically say, but I'll tell you why he said it, right? I was getting ready to not say it. I was getting ready to like play everybody out here, not tell it. But I'm gonna tell a little piece of what this person told me. He said he prefers them because they're easier target and they're hit less often. That's what he believes. Yeah, he believes big women get hit less often than smaller women. And it's not true at all. It's not true at all. I know some I know some women in the plus size community. God bless. And gentlemen will hit them. So that's him though. That's what he targets. This is what I mean. This is the point that I'm making. He walks into a situation purposefully avoiding certain kind of women and targeting certain kind of women. There's niggas out there that do that type of shit. Just like there's women out there like, I'm not about to fuck a nigga that's under 5'10".
Right.
I'm not gonna fuck a nigga that's under 6 feet tall. I'm not gonna fuck a nigga who works at the Shell gas station. I'm not gonna fuck a nigga who don't drive this kind of car. This exists. This type of shit exists, right? So the targeting is kind of the same, right? It's a shallow targeting. It's like I'm gonna shoot at this target because I think the way he described it, he's like, imagine going hunting. I was like, yeah. He's like, you got all the the gazelles in the back, they running fast, right? Only certain kind of animals gonna catch that animal, right? He's like, but then over here you got you got the wolves, and only certain kind of animals gonna eat that one, right? He's like, but the ones I like the ones that don't go nowhere. I like the ones that like trapped inside this pen, right? And he was like, so like imagine like chickens, right? He's like, I like chickens. The reason why I like chickens is because the chicken is right there. It's in that little coop area. I know exactly where to go find that chicken at. That chicken is less mobile than that gazelle is. Can that chicken run? Yeah, but there's one chicken that ain't going nowhere. Same thing with cows. You know how you just walk up and shoot a cow? I live in Texas. I live off farmland. Right over here on the side, there's legit cows walking up and down 24/7. Easy to walk up and shoot a cow in the head. Now how hard it is to kill a gazelle? Like, if we released a lion out here on a farm full of cows, how healthy that lion would be. He ain't got to chase that food right there. So that's where he was at. He felt like they're the easier target. And I said, bro, look, there's some fine ass big women in this world that won't even let you sniff it.
Yeah, for sure.
You better quit playing. There's some big women that spotted that out a long time ago. But then there's those that, like I said, same thing with me. There's women who've had motherfuckers go only like women with these type of issues, right? For years. They are immune to my tricks. They've been there.
Right. They seen it.
You know how many times I've dealt with a nigga like you?
Right.
And the crazy part is they get offered dick way more often than we get offered pussy. That's why women really don't value men like that, because I can get dick anywhere. Mind you, it's way more of them than there is of us, which is crazy. Women outnumber men by a certain number, and they get offered dick more often than we get offered pussy.
Right.
How the hell is that even a thing? Like we should be hitting 5 women a day at this number, but we don't. Now I'm not saying I'm hypothetical. I'm just exaggerating. Oh. We should not be hitting 5 women a day. What I'm saying is, the way the numbers are set up, they get offered dick 5-6 times a day. I would never ask none of my sisters this because I know how true it is. Because I had people saying shit to my DMs, and you sick motherfuckers still haven't stopped. I'm gonna find you. Send shit to my, hey, this is for Jessica, or this is for Don. Nigga, y'all sick. They didn't ask for that. Yeah, women that said, hey, this is for Eric. Nobody. I'm still waiting on that DM to come through. That DM dry as hell. Yeah, now they'll like say something like they'll send a message, "Hey, caught your show," or you know something real coy, but they're not
Right.
going nah. And that's really the difference between us and them. There's
Right.
more of them than there are of us. Yet they mind you. Here's the crazy part: there's less of a selection of us than there are of them.
Big time.
Yet they still have the ability to be selective, and we don't. Crazy.
So they got all of this wide, they have this wide range of guys to select from and the ability to be selective, but they still always pick wrong.
You want to
Why
know
y'all
why?
still reach your hand down in the bag and pull out nothing ass?
You want to know why? Because they eat. Look, this is crazy, right? This is crazy. Only a certain type of man attracts every woman, right? Like a certain type of man can attract every woman. Every woman. That's rich, poor, slut, tramp, hoe, wife, whatever you want to call it. Only one type of man can get those kind of women, right?
Right.
Any of those women can attract any kind of man they want. You see the difference? So, for example, if I'm here in the middle, right, I refuse to shoot up here at these women. I know they're not in my category, right? Time has shown me that women do not come down here. Women up here ain't
So
walking down them steps.
you don't think so?
Oh, no, not at all. I think so. Yeah.
Huh?
I think so for sure. Now let's it's like a power play,
What you mean?
like on some Oprah shit. You don't think that Beyonce could have been with any nigga she wanted to know that looks better than the nigga she got?
Yeah, for sure. For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? So what she did was she said, this is my physical stature, but this is his financial stature. Right? Which one makes more sense to me? Let me climb that ladder. Because here's the thing: she could have got a nigga that looked just as good as her, but financially wasn't doing as good.
But we've seen a lot of that. I've seen a lot of that in TV celebrity land, and I've seen a lot of that in real life where it be females, this, status wise or, financially here. They be dealing with guys that's here.
And I bet you they degrade the shit out of them too.
You got some ice cold guys out here.
No,
with some ice cold game and some of it is maybe love. I ain't gonna say that some of it ain't love, but you got some dudes that find their way in. You ain't never seen a dude and you really wondered, like, yeah, so about that. How
you know what he's doing? You know
did
what he's
he
doing?
like,
You know what he's doing, Mike? You know what he's
what?
doing?
What?
One of three things. He's slanging that wood the way she like it, or she likes to take people on, and she's an alpha female who likes to be in control.
So you saying no way that he could have made that score and either he's being treated like Jeffrey from Fresh Prince or he's a gigolo. No other way.
In my experience, now let me be fair. In my experiences, limited experiences, that's generally how it goes. Not saying there's no other way. He could just have the coldest game in the world. Like I think Stedman, Oprah's man, right? I don't know how that's happened. He hasn't married her. I don't. But I think Oprah's way too rich to want to marry a nigga like Stedman. No offense. She might be like, nigga, I like you. I care about you. I want to keep you around. But
marry anybody.
Unless it's like.
And Stedman has been around Oprah this long and he ain't ran his knot up. Something wrong with him.
But
has he
that's
not up yet? Are they still together? I thought Oprah was with Gail.
You know what's funny? I ain't never heard of them not being together. That's the weird part. That's like he's like, I have, maybe because we don't know nothing about Oprah's life. Maybe that's her personal life. She does a real good job of keeping it private. But I do think that a lot of women don't marry down like that, especially when they like. Let's go back to this theory I had. Right, the man up here can have any woman he wants.
Mhm.
Right, even the bitch at the bottom. Pardon my language, ladies. The woman at the bottom. He can take her. He can elevate her any given time. You rarely will see a woman up here come all the way down to the gutter and pick this guy up. But I mean, we've seen dudes take a woman that has nothing and make her something. That is a normal thing to do. That, oh, she ain't got no money. All right, cool. That's why dudes who be in the NBA go back to the hood and be popping all these little fine little hood chicks. It's too easy. Like, I take you out to dinner, bring you back to a hotel, run my shit, and send you home. I ain't got to do anything else for you. I might buy you a little saline bag. You be I'll keep you on the team, right? Now, can he still get a woman that's equal? Yeah, he can get that. Yeah, he can get a woman in the middle. But here's the thing: a man at the bottom, unless it's like I said, certain aspects that I might not be aware of. A woman ain't about to come all the way down these steps for this fool right here. When I could walk across the hall and find something equal or greater, I prefer vertical. As a woman, I think women are very, very smart at that. When
Right.
when a woman decides to cheat or be with a nigga, two things can happen. A, she figured out that nigga wasn't worth shit, and B, she found something better.
So
That's
you think
90%.
you don't think women cheat down?
Not like we do. No. There has to be something better. Something perceived to be better. And here's what I mean by that. He might not do this or have this, but he has this. So I think women cheat in categorically speaking. So hey, my marriage has everything except for this. Let me go find this, right?
A lot
So
of men cheat down.
no, yeah, because they be like, oh, he talked to me nice. Okay, let me give him. Yeah, that's what, like categorically cheating. So like in that area, that don't matter none. That don't matter. Like the nigga can be poor as long as he talked to her nice. Nigga, you know, like oh shit. As long as he fucking her more than 10 minutes. All right, I'm fucking with that. You know what I mean? That's categorically you're cheating for that one purpose. You're not cheating to get back at a nigga. And when a woman is cheating to get back at a nigga, oh, it's a special occasion. She's finding the closest thing to you or the farthest thing from you. Right? So if you are a super rich nigga, she's going to find a nigga with as much money, but his dick is probably bigger. His cars is different. He might be smoother.
Would it hurt more if you were super rich and she cheated with somebody broke? I think that would hurt more.
Well, that would hurt her. Here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. But then you're giving him the power to be like, look at you liking broke niggas. Get your nasty ass. You just fucking ain't. You know what I mean? Like it gives him something to say. But if I fuck with somebody better than you, what you finna say? What you gonna say?
Well, what you finna say if you just spent all your money buying me saline bags and I'm giving him the same thing I give you and all he do is run a popsicle stand?
Check this out. Am I rich? That's the next question.
That ain't gonna stop your heart from hurting.
I know it's gonna hurt. But what I'm saying is that money, I'm like, I make that back.
Run that hot dog stand is getting the same perks that you get, Mr. Rich.
You know, and look, as much as that's gonna suck, and I agree with you, I would think that it should,
like a bad tooth.
It should hurt way more, right? I would think. But here's the thing about rich people. Rich people are sick.
It would.
Sick. They'd be like, okay, so you're doing that. But think about this. I can buy you.
Rich, but imagine I'm not rich, but imagine, you know, me being who I am and to find out that my woman is getting popped by a little homie that work at Foot Locker.
But here's the question though. Here's the question.
That's gonna hurt a lot worse.
I believe this is what I believe. I believe as men, and we're talking about something completely different now. As men, I think that getting cheated on for us is way different. I'm not saying it don't hurt them, but I think because I understand how that feels as a man, right? That your woman allowed another man to get inside of her body. You know what I'm saying? And she did all type of stuff for him. And you see what she do for you. It plagues you a little bit differently in that pride area. So a lot of us, it's not even the feeling, it's the pride area that hurt. You're like, oh, you nasty bitch, right? But when we do it to them, it's like, look, baby, you know, you need to understand it was an issue. All right. I'm sorry. I was being immature, which, by the way, gentlemen, that is not an excuse. We got to stop that. We got to do better at that. But still, right? That hurts in that way. But I think that what really hurts the most, though, regardless, is just the fact that she would have done it. That's the part that hurts the most. That part would hurt way more than who she did it with. I think at a certain point, he's like, I can't believe you did that shit, period. Why would you do that?
That's the initial. Yeah, that's the initial.
Yeah, like me personally, this is how I would do it. Like, I done bought you Celine bags. I don't even care what you did at that point. The fact that you did it, the only time I ask you, like, here come that bullshit. I'm gonna ask, hey, did you suck his dick? Now, I'm just gonna assume that you did, even if you say you didn't, and then we're enemies for life.
That's you might automatically assume that that's what happened.
Exactly. See, and that's my thing. I don't eat everybody's cooking. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat everybody's cooking. So I would expect her to be the same way. So if you're gonna cheat, okay, yeah, he did that to you. Leave me alone. We don't ever gotta be, we can break up. I can still have respect for you. I'll stay high, whatever. But like if you do this and you go that far, well, I want to put grape juice in a super soaker and spray up your white clothes. Bitch, I'm mad. Don't ever do this. I hate you. Now I hate you. We can't never be friends. We ops.
She going.
I believe it. I believe there's no form of cheating anymore where it's just we're just going to do this. That shit out the window. I don't believe. I have female friends who cheat. I don't believe that they don't do everything, no matter how much they be like, I didn't do that. Yes, you did. You did. You had to have done it, especially if you've been doing it for a long period of time. That's the main. I say this to people: look, if someone's having an affair, a legitimate affair, like this has been going on for months, just assume that she just sat on your man face. Just assume. Just know that happened. Know that she sucked his thing. Just know it. Just know that everything that could possibly be done, they did it.
On the end of, I've been in my younger day, the guy that women cheated with. Women in relationships, married women. I've been the guy that they've cheated with. I've never had any of those women say, okay, we can do everything but this.
Yeah, no, it don't go that way. It don't never go that way. Actually, you know what's funny? I had the Ladies Lair podcast on here, right? If y'all go back and watch my episode with them, and we were talking about why is it that if you the side nigga, they give you all type of shit that they don't get a main nigga. They're way nastier with the side nigga than they are with the main nigga. Way nastier.
Because they think that the main guy gonna lose respect for him if he find out that they that dangerous on the dance floor.
See, here's my thing.
They got to try to save face with the main man. They got to try to kind of be, a little reserved / goody two shoes. They don't want him to know that they super dangerous on the dance floor, because then he thinking like, damn. So that's what you do.
See, but wouldn't that be the reason? Like, especially as a married person. Wouldn't that be that's what you're supposed to do with your partner? Be as nasty as you can be.
But us as men, we get to thinking.
That's true.
What in the hell was this bitch doing before we got together?
Oh shit. It's true though. You be like, this is who you really are. You just a throat monster. Huh? I don't even like you no more. Get out, you freak. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
You didn't just learn this.
Not at all. Not even a little bit, actually.
You're very well versed in this area.
You've been this way for quite some time.
You have.
And I think we as men, and this is a very enlightening conversation because it's crazy. Because the portion of that exists with us, I wonder if it exists. The next time I do an episode like this, I'm gonna ask a woman all these same questions. So, ladies, don't feel like we just going to get one side of this. I'm gonna bring a woman in and do the same thing Mike's doing here. All right. I think that I wonder, do they think the same thing? They be like, this nigga is this what you do to everybody? Like, is this how you just really be like, hey, for example, remember how I sent you that video when I said I overplayed my hand? Remember that?
Yeah.
Exactly that. I wonder if that person thinks, did that nigga do that to everybody?
Yeah.
It had to
But
hit that person's mind at least once.
they think about it in the realm, they think about it more when they catch you cheating. That's what they, yeah, like, but did you to her too?
Yeah.
You're a nasty bastard, so I know you did.
I'm
That's
aware.
See,
hey, you know,
as a man don't know that she that dangerous on the dance floor. You'd never imagine the things that she over there doing with the young boy that work at Foot Locker. You could never imagine because she ain't never did those things to you.
Hey, gentlemen, you hear that? Now, if you come home and your old lady got all them J's for them kids, you know it's that little nigga from Foot Locker she been fucking with.
Yeah,
Oh, God. Free haircuts and shit like that with the barber. Man, what? How the fuck that?
Your woman start pulling out, and this is I'm telling you, believe this. If y'all been together for X amount of time, and then all of a sudden she start getting extra dangerous on the dance floor when y'all in the bedroom.
Yeah, she either that or she been watching some shit.
She cheating. She cheating and she cheating and she's losing track on how to keep her athletic prowess in which gym. She bringing her gym antics to y'all gym now. She done lost control.
She getting her LeBron on. She done left South Beach and came home to Cleveland.
Yeah, she used to know how to perform one way in y'all gym and then one way at away games. But now she done got so loose that she bringing that away game behavior into your bedroom.
Yeah, that's factual. That's
accurate. Yeah.
And you know what?
She ain't just start pulling this stuff out of her hat.
You know, the more you say that, the more it becomes real. Because now, like, when you start, like, I have to start thinking about not even
about it.
Yeah, like, did you change? Like, where'd you change it? Like,
that's where she changed that. Either that, or I'm gonna give you another one. Either that, or a lot of times they'll be cheating with a dude and they want to sleep with him, but they haven't yet. But that anticipation building and that lust that they building up for that other person, because they haven't quite crossed that line yet, they might still be a little weary or the opportunity hasn't presented it quite yet. That lust that they done built up for that other person, oh, they'll bring that home. But it don't be for you.
Bro.
Oh, you think it's for you, it don't be for you.
She fucking somebody else on her mind. She just using your body.
Yeah, it's her at-work boyfriend, because at-work boyfriends are a real thing.
At-work husbands, what they call it. Yeah.
She just ain't got around to unleashing it on him yet. So she giving it to you.
Which, by the way,
your body, but it's him in her mind.
Which I feel is way more dangerous than the physical. Way more.
I'm formerly one of the most reputed at-work boyfriends in the city of Cleveland, Ohio.
Hey, go, wait a minute.
I worked with every last one of my kids' mothers. I know them from a job that I worked.
Oh man, you know, you dangerous.
Time I was a professional at-work boyfriend.
That's how I go. I can't even be mad at that.
It's a thing. Really a thing. It's not all in your mind. When she tell you tripping, it's all in your head. It's not all in your head. When you see Cecil giving her that look on the way to the car, when you picking her up from work, it's something there.
Knock his ass out.
And slide one. He is her at-work boyfriend. When she putting extras in that lunch bag, that's for Cecil. I was him.
I think it's hold on, wait. You like I am Cecil. Cecil is me. Like it's the same nigga.
Used to be.
Shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Used to be Cecil. Oh my god, that's just funny.
I don't go to work no more. You know, I work for myself now, by myself.
Right.
So, you know, I'm not in that arena anymore. But dating all the way up until 2007, which was the last real job that I had. Yeah.
You know what's sad about that though? And this is crazy. I said this to somebody. I said, yo, I've never been the work boyfriend. I've never played that role. Maybe because I was married for so long. I never, played that role. But I think what's crazy is, and I never accused my former spouse of having work boyfriends. I didn't really care. Right. She always worked around a lot of men who were in the LBGTQ community. So it wasn't like, a lot of homosexual. Yeah, so I was really like kind of worried about it. Now, the first time she did start working on regular men, and this, so and so was nice to me today. I was like, he trying to fuck. Straight up, off the rip. He's not being nice because he's a nice guy. He doesn't know you to be nice to you. He doesn't owe you anything. He never met you a day in his life. And you better not get in the car with him. If he asks you to go somewhere, no is the answer. If I catch him hard liking all your shit, I'm gonna come up there and break his fingers. All type of shit. Like I used to have to legitimately talk like that. Because now, granted, could it be a piece of insecurity? Sure, because I wasn't used to, that being the case, and I'm actually open to saying that is a problem, right?
Right.
But in reality, she did the same thing. If a female waved at me, you know that bitch, I just wouldn't say nothing. I'm like, come on, girl, I don't see nobody but you. I'm blind. Can't see out my left eye. I would make up all kind of shit. Like, where are we at? Change the subject. Oh, my stomach hurt. Like, because I don't want them problems, right? I didn't want them problems, but a lot of these work, like you said, work husband, work boyfriends, don't be that guy. Guys, especially if she married. All right, here's my thing. In my 30s, I've learned this, and I believe in this. Don't sleep with married women. If she got a husband, leave her ass alone.
Yeah.
Because that nigga willing to kill you for her. He's not playing about her.
No, he gonna kill you. You better off owing him money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You can owe a dude money, and 2 years ago by, and every time he see you, be like, man, that whole ass nigga Eric still owe me $200.
Mm-hmm.
You go, he'll say that under his breath to other people around, what he should do, what he gonna do, everything about you owing him some money. But don't touch his woman. That ain't gonna be a conversation. Man to kill you dead way quicker about his woman than he will about some money. Matter of fact, he to be his woman, a woman that he think is woman, a woman that used to be his woman, a woman that he really want to be his woman. Kill you dead about.
They broke up, but he won't let go. That's his bitch.
He'll kill you dead about her. And I took me to get in my 30s, probably my early 30s, to realize that.
Yeah, when I was in my 20s, it's like, man, bitch gonna slide, she gonna slide. It is what it is. But then, like, the older I start realizing, like, the history taught us this. And I said this before too. If you look at the Trojan War, how did it start? It started with somebody sleeping with somebody else's wife and putting her on a boat and going to Troy.
Is that how that started?
That's how it started. Helena Sparta was considered one of the most beautiful people ever. And one of the princes from Persia slayed her and took her home and made her his wife. Yeah, I guess I'm paraphrasing it. But then guess what happened after that? People died. They went into full scale war about another man's woman, his wife. Right now, I said, look, men are different when it comes to their ladies. All right, so look, if she got a husband, don't do it. He is willing to, boy, he'll kill you and your children about her. So you better look. If she got a boyfriend, how about this? If she got a man, period, leave her alone. Because once you attach yourself to her, what end up happening is this: if she becomes your old lady after she helped you cheat, or you helped her, she gonna cheat on you too. It's gonna be a matter of time for you catch her.
Yeah, 100%.
She the same. You losing the same way you get them. That didn't come out of nowhere. That is a reality check for everybody involved. If I ever helped you cheat in your life and I didn't know about it, shame on you. Shame on you. Now, if you ever helped me cheat in my life and you didn't know about it, you a fucking lie because there's Facebook and Instagram and shit like that. And you know, that shit's everywhere. Everywhere. So you can't say you didn't know.
Yeah, indeed.
Now you see how I didn't take accountability for any of my misdeeds. You see my lack of accountability, Mike.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've taken any accountability this entire time we've been on. I don't think I've held myself accountable. And if I did, it wasn't for much.
No, we don't need to, Mike. We don't need to. The name of the show is Ivey Knows Best. That's your last name and mine. So at the end of the day, we're right regardless.
You know what? You're right. You are right. You are absolutely right. I should have loosened my tie. I didn't think about that. This is Ivey Knows Best.
You will never be wrong in this conversation, Mike. Listen, even if you are wrong, you're right until the show goes off. You see how that goes? I've said a lot of shit on here that might not be 100% correct. To the plus size women community, I think you're beautiful. Don't cancel me. Simple. I love Lizzo. I think Monique is one of the prettiest women I've ever seen. When she was a plus size woman, I was with the shits. I met her in person. Smelled amazing.
Did she?
I had a big girl thing ever since that time.
No, I like. I don't know what the politically correct term is, but I like plus size, and I like those type of women. But I don't know. I think I could come up with some better picks than Monique.
I'm just saying that I met her in person, so that's why I feel this way.
And you said she smelled amazing.
Amazing. Oh my God. Beautifully smelled. Skin was soft out the whole nine.
You know, I found that a lot of plus size women are way more hygienic than smaller women.
Yeah, this is true. Hey, you know what? I said this not long. Now, as y'all can tell, if y'all have ever been to my Instagram, or if you can just, you got 2 eyes. I'm a thick man. All right. Big shoulders, big chest, big back. All right. My season is coming, Mike. It's my time. All right. It's my time. Fall season. Everybody want to be cuddled up with a big nigga, right? Congratulations. Okay. You played yourself. Because I'm going to cuddle nobody but myself. Okay. I'll be cuddling myself in my bed. Now, if you happen to end up there and you happen to be getting cuddled, you better not say shit when I start sweating. All right. Because it is what it is. Big nigga shit. All right. 'Tis the season. Okay. They sign up for this. Now I smell amazing. I smell immaculate. It's one of my calling cards. It's one of my things, right? But I think that the same love that we have for them, skinny women have for thick niggas.
Yeah.
Really
I could see that.
Like, so look, if you between 110 pounds and 150, I consider you a small woman, right? 150 between 150 and 180, you pretty thick. 180 and up, you plus size. You know what I'm saying? Plus size women love plus size men too. You got to stop it, baby. They better stop it. We all the rave until it get too hot. Just that's a whole nother situation for a whole nother time. But look, plus size community, ladies, I love y'all. Okay, I love
Me
you.
too.
Beautiful.
Me too.
We love you out here. Thick women, we love you. Skinny women, we love all of y'all. Okay, we love y'all all. All of y'all are beautiful. Okay, do y'all got shit y'all got to work on? Yes, just like we got shit we got to work on. But me and Mike are not going to be taking responsibility for shit we done. All right, so don't ask.
Yeah, not today.
Not today. Down the line, sure. We're going to definitely do our best to become the best men we can be for the women of our future or the women of now. Don't know if Mike is dating somebody or not. I know I'm not. You know, if and when we do find the women we're supposed to find, I believe we'll be the best thing we're supposed to be. Right. Other than that, though, ladies, if you find yourself with a man who can't take responsibility for his actions, you should probably wait until you find one that can. Ignore the one who can't for the one that can. Now, gentlemen, Good luck finding any woman who takes responsibility for her actions.
Never.
Not
Not
gonna
gonna.
happen.
My mama don't even take responsibility for her actions.
I'm not gonna talk about my mom on here, Mike.
Don't talk about your mama, but I'm gonna talk about my mama. My
Mama, I
mother,
love you.
I love my mama too, but she don't take responsibility for none of her actions. My mother got catchphrases. You bring up something you did, she said, "Did I really do that?"
Fact.
Yeah, you really did it, and you know you did it. My mother is not holding herself accountable or taking responsibility for anything. She will attribute it to her age. She will attribute it to the fact that she was a teenage mother. I was young. I had no idea what I was doing. You did. You knew exactly what you was doing, and if you had to do it all over again, you do it.
You do it the
So
same.
if my mom, as a woman, don't hold herself accountable, I don't expect no other woman to do it because I don't think nobody better than my mama. I just accept it as one of their traits. They're not going to accept responsibility or hold themselves accountable for anything, even the man they chose to procreate with.
Which, by the way, I think that is the craziest thing. But Mike, I agree that fellas, you're on your own, big dog. Just go ahead and just look. I'm not, ladies. I'm saying y'all need to work on that. I'm not saying y'all need to change it because y'all don't like being told what to do anyway. So like whatever. But like, definitely do what you definitely can to start changing that. Let's start being accountable, gentlemen. We got to be accountable too. But ladies, let's really start changing because y'all ain't never wrong. That woman intuition shit that y'all come up with in the back of your mind, that made up shit, that y'all say that shit ain't never wrong. That shit is wrong all the time.
Often.
Like my intuition is telling me that you sleeping with somebody else. Why ain't your intuition never told you to give me some ass and don't talk to me? You got all the intuition, they ain't told you to give me some. You know what? My mom watched this show. I'm sorry, mama, forgive me. You didn't raise me like this. This is my choice. Ladies, just don't listen to your intuition. Now, Mike, let these people know where they can find you, man. We gotta get on at this thing.
You can find me on Facebook at Mike Ivey, Ivey. Hate when people spell my last name Ivey.
I hate it too. I hate that shit.
They call you Eric Ivory.
They've done it twice.
Please, it's Ivey, Ivey. Mike Ivey on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at Ivey League, Ivey League __.
Big facts. And also, look, guys, listen, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna need y'all to start coming to Mike's page more often. Okay. Mike has outside of all the, the extra shit we just did and talked about today, which is all good and fun. But Mike has a lot of the most insightful things you ever find and you ever hear. It's for the grown and mature. So if you ain't there yet, that's one thing. But Mike definitely gives it up for the brothers and sisters that are there, that are old enough to understand, and they are there. So definitely something y'all, I want y'all to go check out. Also, pick up the book when it drops, and go check out the podcast when it drops. Because it's dropping soon. Am I right?
Very soon. Tap in with me. Tap in. Sure. Check out my Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram. Always got something to say. Come check me out at Ivey League __.
Hey, and as always, you already know it's Ivey knows best. Hey, shout out to Dime and Jessica. I miss y'all. Dime's out there fighting the good old fight. You know what I'm saying? Busting it down out there, beating up the old COVID virus. And Jessica's out building her new I think it's like 213 or 203 lash brand that she got coming out. So she got a whole lot of stuff going on. Shout out to them. They'll be back eventually. I don't know when I'm gonna let them back. Who knows? Right? Who knows? And as I said, let them back if they're not a part of the show already. But other than that, man, as always, you know where to find me at Mr. Eric Ivey or Ivey Knows Best, one or the other. But as always, Ivey Knows Best, man. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, iHeartMedia. I mean, we're everywhere. Please check us out. We're doing our thing, right? As always, Ivey Knows Best, man. Y'all take it easy.